problem?
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either.
Oh no.
Should I be worried?
About what?
We can't get help if we need it.
Oh, you're tough, Hank. You don't seem like the guy who likes to ask for help.
Sure.
What I need you to do, though, is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Sure doesn't.
All right.
Save this guy for later. Put it in your bag. Alright. Great, there's a mug and stuff. I wanna look at what's in the desk drawer. Wait, where the fuck? What? What happened to my D20? Oh, there it is. Why is it in a different place? Yeah. Shit, yeah. Why is this up here? What did I get? What? Oh, I rolled an 8. Burns, move your shit. Hold the paper. Oh my god. Escape from 2 orcs. This is beautiful. Alright, what do we got here? We got Witch's House, the Scorched Lands, the Lake of Acid, Death Mountain, a Magic Circle. Oh, the Orc Pond, right next to Halfling Village. 2 Orcs Lair. Oh my god. Gladius Silva's ancestral home, the Witch's House. So this is the map, right? This is the map that's the same as like my map. Check it out. So here, my map is, yeah. So the Witch's House is Thoroughfare Lookout. The Medicine Wheel, the Lake of Acid. Oh, that's so good. Fucking nerds. Nerds. Well, shit. Oh, and I can radio about a hand-drawn map.
Hey, there's a map in my tower that I'm pretty sure is not USGS regulation. Unless I've unknowingly been assigned to work in 2 orcs, and the lake to the east is made of acid.
That sounds erroneous.
Looks like the previous resident was into fantasy.
Who isn't into fantasy? Oh, best Easter egg. That's so good. Alright. Let's see if I can dunk this in my coffee cup. Ooh, almost. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, here we go. Nope. Oh. This is difficult. Wonder if it's even possible. Oh, so close. I wonder if I get an achievement for getting a crit. Huh, no, shit. Alright, even higher this time. We can do it. This is the whole game now. This is what it is. This is what we're doing. Oh! Oh, shit. Get in there. You fucker. God damn it. Fuck all this shit. Oh, physics. Okay, it's not possible. That one should have gone in. Alright. Alright, okay. Alright, let's put this somewhere safe. Nope. Apparently I can't even... Just... It's like... Surgery simulator. Alright, anyway. Serious game. Stuff happening. Put on my hat. Get out there. Just get out of the way, Forrest. Death strikes at 2. Ooh, a thermos. Put that whiskey in there. Ooh, it's a manly thermos. Old Scottish oil soap. Glass cleaner. Okay. What else we got? Anything else good in here? Space puffs. Some dish soap. The original suds. Clean the dishes. Yep, that's what it's for. It's time for the percolator. Some bleach, a bundle of fireworks. I'm gonna confiscate the shit out of those. The people who made this game are nerds. And I'm pretty into that. Okay, let's go. We're gonna carry on with day 2. Back to that cave. Which was on the path near the outhouse. Right? I guess I could use my map that I have. Yeah, back the other way and then north, I guess. Yeah, that's... Yeah, cave 452. Okay, so I gotta go north. Alright, this way. Kinda. Yeah, alright, through here. Yeah, I'm tough now. Outdoorsman. Oof. God, now I'm gonna have a percolator stuck in my head. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Okay. Here we go. So the morning vibe, again, the color is like a lot more like washed out. It's interesting how the game uses color to change an area that we've been to before into something new and exciting, right? Like, I've been through this area, but it looks so different before. And now it's all foggy. I guess it's mist, technically. Now it's all misty, and the color palette has totally changed.
Oh, it's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
Good radios. Wow, okay, I can talk about my dog, my wife, or my favorite bar.
You know, boring if you don't ski. We used to go to this bar called the Dollar, though. I love that place.
Oh, wait, is that down on Pearl? They have all the money pinned to the ceiling?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
I love that bar. Why don't you go anymore?
I just don't.
Fair enough. Hey, can you hold on a sec?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea. I'm absolutely sure. Would you? All right, I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard.
Oh, she still has her radio on.
Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, if there's anyone or anything you want to talk about, fire away.
Who was that?
Who is who?
I don't think he has any idea. What was that? Were you talking about me?
What?
You left your button pressed or something.
Henry, that call was work. I was just talking to... Actually, it's not really your business. Why are you freaking out?
Whoa.
I'm not freaking out.
Good. I'm gonna go quiet for a little bit.
Ooh.
Call me if it's important.
Delilah stepped away. She's annoyed. Oh. Uh-oh. Boss is gonna get me killed. So this game is actually reminding me a lot of a more interactive Gone Home, which makes sense, because I think there's some designer overlap between those two games. But what I think is fantastic about it is that, so Gone Home is a bit like a Gone Home is a bit like a dungeon, right? Gone Home is an enclosed space, and you explore the space learning the story that's contained within. Whereas this game is supposed to feel like the inverse of the dungeon, where the story is all enclosed inside you, but the environment of the game is sort of open and expansive, and that you run into the story by being prompted internally, like the character is deciding the prompts that you use to maneuver through the story. It's kind of cool. And by kind of, I mean really. I'm digging it. Okay, so here's those comm lines she was asking me to check. Hey.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
The dungeon is inside your mind. Yeah, exactly. Beartooth Point. So I guess that's where I'm headed. The wind and all the rustling and the faint clicking and clattering of the gear. It's really atmospheric. And the fact that as you pass by bushes and stuff, you make a rustling noise sometimes. Yeah, see? That's so cool. Yeah, what's that yellow sign about? Ah, the yellow sign. This isn't Montana or whatever. This is Carcosa. The game is also doing that thing that Gone Home did, where it hints at something sinister going on, but that it's obscured from you. And then the game is really about sort of the people. Ooh, I wonder if this will show me where the orc cache is. Let's look at my map. Oh, look at that. Cool. Okay, what else is in here? Let's examine this note. Dave! Heyo! Sorry, I got your note about your needing to talk, and sorry I didn't track you down. Been looking for you all day. Figured you'd be out near the canyon helping those grad students, but I guess not. I don't even know how I could really help. Anyway, we're coworkers, you know? Amigos. Profesionales. Amigos profesionales. Oh, this is the one that we got the reply to later. If you need someone to throw back a case with and go time traveling, Ron's your guy. But I'm not great with the life stuff. You get it. Later on, Ron. Oh, it's full of pine cones. That's good. I'm really glad that... Good. Okay. Fine. Well, if I was Gandalf, I could make those into magical grenades. What in the shit?
Whoa, I found a turtle. Maybe it's a tortoise. It's a thing with a shell.
Get turtle!
Isn't that something?
It's actually pretty cute.
Well, Henry, if you decide you want it to keep you company, nobody'll mind.
Now, what do I call it? Looks like a,
Turt Reynolds!
That'll be good.
Or Shelley Duvall. No, Turt Reynolds.
Turt Reynolds.
Well, now I can't wait to see him.
The mustache
Turt
is
Reynolds.
impressive.
You tell him I love Cannonball Run.
It's a name. It's funny. Turt Ferguson. Ah! Ah! Why? Why are you so cute? Why? Oh my god. You're mine now. I love you, and you're mine. Come with me, Turt Reynolds. You see a tortoise lying on its back in Montana. Oh my god, that was so good. Turt Reynolds. I wonder how long it took for them to come up with 80s themed pun names for a turtle that like the character would make, you know? Ooh, utility pole.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Really? Awesome. Good find.
It's like, I don't know, a mile and a half east of me. You just follow the trail up the hill, you can't miss it. I'll go see what the damage is.
Okay. How do I do that? Oh, I gotta go around. Okay. Alright. This way, I think. Ah! Okay, I'm fine. I'm good. What? More beer cans.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
How could these girls be so stupid?
Trust me, I never underestimate the stupidity of a drunk teenager. Also, I never underestimate the balls of a drunk young woman, having been one.
So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
They're mad because I threw their boombox in the lake. Oh, utility pole. It's like that dude from Warsaw who's really good at everything.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Well, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there.
There we go. We're gonna
Maybe
follow
they
the beer
moved
cans.
back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Just love that they left their underwear here. Then he says, "Go to hell." These kids today, they got no respect. Man, okay, so what's the rate at which they're drinking? If they finish a beer can, they finish a can here, and then not like 20 or 30 paces down, they finish another beer. And then not another like 20 or 30 paces here, they finish another beer. They are going to be so wasted by the time I find them. What are these kids playing, Centurion? Oh, there's another one. Right, 40 to 60 paces per beer. No, they're traveling at the rate of a Dungeons and Dragons adventurer, so they can only go like 30 or 40 feet every 10 minutes. Well, actually, if they're D&D adventurers and they're outside, they must be at least level 3, so I gotta be careful. I can cast sleep spells on me and shit. Honestly, Dungeons and Dragons is the thing that I think about. I mean, well, always, but whenever I'm outside, like in the wilderness like this, because I think about what it would be like to try to.
I've got an overgrown trail here,
Yeah, that'll happen.
so I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it.
Mm-hmm. Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
Yeah, I can't get through that. I think about what it would be like to carry like a pack or wear armor and like trek through an area like that out in the wild with like potentially monsters around. Man, being an adventurer would be scary as hell. Being in the wilderness makes me wonder what being alive in a pre-industrial civilization would have been like too. Like just how dark the darkness is out in the wilderness. Alright, let's get down. Ooh, ah. Supply drop, eh? Let's go check it out. No beer cans up here, but throw a fair look at it. It's that way. That's where she's at. Delilah. Oh yeah, here we go. What do we got? Big old nothing. Damn it. Supply cache, you're the worst. Alright, I'm going back down. Yeah, interesting how the tone has changed in your interaction with the only person you really get to interact with. How, like, after you stop kind of trusting her, suddenly her sarcasm isn't, like, funny anymore. It's just kind of sort of, like, weird. I mean, there's certainly elements of it that are still funny, but... Oh, what's that? Cool. There's a backpack.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you
Oh,
can always
look.
pilfer it for supplies.
Must have fallen from... God, I wonder how long before I see my next... Swipe it. Oh, you swipe at it. I see, to knock it down. Brian Goodwin. Brian Goodwin's backpack. What do you got, Brian? Oh, shit. An Instamatic camera.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition, too.
Yes.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Oh my
Thank you,
god,
Brian
that's
Goodwin.
so cool.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
What, was he a fella you had a thing with?
Yeah, it was so hot and heavy. Of course, Brian Goodwin was 12 years old, so, you know, our love could never really be understood.
Ugh.
I'm kidding. Not about him being an actual 12-year-old. That part's true. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
What, they couldn't handle your unique brand of charm?
Not many can.
Unsurprising.
Anyway, so it goes. Have fun with that camera.
I will.
Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
Yeah, how do I take naked
I got a lot
selfies?
of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
I call this one a still life in granite. Don't take photography for granted, everyone. Oh, that's so cool, and you only have 18 shots. I also read somewhere that if you put in your email address, they develop the photos and email them to you. How cool is that? Also, how long before we find Ned's body? Oh, my rope back. Oh well, I'm flush with ropes, so it'll be fine. Okay, I want to get down. How do I get down from here? I go this way. I need a rope. Hup. This is why I need one of these, I need one of these magic elf ropes. Oh, cool. And you can like actually buy you can actually buy your photos. So like they'll mail physical photos to you. Wow. That's such a neat little touch. I love it. All right, let's see what we got here. Bust this thing open. Oh, cool. All right, map. Okay. Let's see here. Dave, guess who's going out with Debbie next week? No, not that shitheel Steve. It's your man Ron. I'm gonna have to check on the new guy at Two Forks. Heard him talking to himself. More unusual for LOs, so I figured I'd stay away. Remember you saw Chimney Rock having himself in that hammock? I'm starting to think that you Forest Service only picks the deranged and perverted, except for us, of course. We're the creme de la creme. Let's toast to Deb at the spot. Okay.
Hey, who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes. Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? You know, the guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know him that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
How do I get one of those topless Polaroids?
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cache box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
And maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
It'll get you. Here. Let's see what else we got. Loose stone. Some kind of a rock. I thought that this was Montana, not Iraq. I'm sorry, I'll go. I gotta find, now all I want is to find something cool to take photos of.
Hey, sorry about snapping at you earlier. I thought about it and...
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I suppose that must have sounded kind of weird when you heard me take that other call. Plus, you're just out here in your own head. Trust me, I know how it is. So, did you break any hearts back in Colorado when you took this job? I myself have chosen to never get attached to anyone who would miss me, but I know I'm a bit of an outlier. I don't mean that the way it sounds. I mean, I care about people, and I like companionship as much as the next person. But why does it have to come from the same person for your whole life? My Aunt Kathy was married to the same guy for 4 decades,
let her talk.
and when he died, she found out he'd been having an affair with a real estate broker for 15 years. Whereas my Aunt Judy traveled the world dating artists and musicians as she saw fit. Call me crazy, but I'd rather spend a week in bed with Sonny Bono than half a lifetime with some cheating stockbroker.
It's really, that's really cool that she just like, you can just let her talk, or you can interrupt her. God. I'm gonna be a dirtbag, I think. Oh no, I'm just not gonna say anything. Ooh. I like that too. Oh, cool. I gotta take a picture of the burned area.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. Their trail is pretty cold at this point.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in the fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail.
Let's get some good composition here. That stump. Okay. There we go. Cool. Alright, burned forest. These flowers are pretty.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair
What is
that
she, a
wire.
halfling? You flapjack.
Excuse me, flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
A
I
chotch.
really don't, but I do
You
now.
fuchin' flapjack, you
Next
chotch,
time you're
you
in a
chotchy
bar and some
flapjack.
banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Get off me, you goddamn flapjack.
Hey, flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
You know, a chotch. God, I haven't heard that in a while. You flapjack, you fucking chotch. Man, I love it. I love it. Alright, where am I going? Frickin' trinkets. Alright, let's follow this one to the edge, and then there should be a drop-off thing here somewhere. You know, a chotch. Let's go. Yeah, I can get down here, and hopefully I'll have enough left of this rope for some autoerotic. I mean,
You know,
never
if it makes
mind.
you feel any better, you're a member of a diverse club of lookouts that have come to the thoroughfare after a breakup. I mean, I assume you went through a breakup. At least that's my best guess at this stage. There was Vernon, whose wife got put away
Okay.
for running cocaine. Becca, who was widowed after her husband, a jockey, was trampled by his horse. And Sharon, whose boyfriend had his own boyfriend.
You go, Sharon's
Maybe you boned the
boyfriend.
neighbor. Maybe she boned the neighbor. Maybe you both did. I don't judge. And if you ever want to talk breakups, I'm your gal.
We didn't break up. We didn't choose to break up. She got sick.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
These GD teens. Yeah, that's a good catch, chat. Adubu in chat just pointed out she didn't call me Hank in that last one. She called me Henry. Which is kind of a big point. Being a little more respectful. Now she knows that I have feelings. Wait, am I just back where I was? Damn it! What the fuck? Where am I even going? Shit! How did that even happen? Oh, I should have turned back where the thoroughfare trail. Alright, I gotta go south. Better get reoriented. Going this way. Alright. So I'm gonna find these teens. Yeah, okay. Shit. I am the worst at rangering. Aragorn would be so disappointed with me. What is? Ooh.
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, you know, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
Abandoned shitter. Let's see if we can get a good photo of this old outhouse. Shadow of the outhouse. I like it. Awesome. Yeah, I gotta go toward that smoke, obviously.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Is it?
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks
I
like
reckon.
it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike toward
There we
5
go.
Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that.
Wait, there was a
smoke.
note in that?
Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Oh, I missed
Will
it.
do.
I'll go back. I'll go back. I'm going back. There was a note in the thing. Thanks for pointing that out for me. There's a note in Ye Old Abandoned Shitter. Let's go check it out. An ancient outhouse crafted by the elves of yore. Yeah, there totally is. Fucking sweet. Let's read it. Old Shoshone, Winthrop, Carter, Hawkstars. Refrain. I'm headed off to Old Shoshone where the birds and the bees won't know me. Where men in the war don't exist no more and there ain't no gals to keep no score. Taking off for the woods to a place where there ain't no shoulds. Don't need no books. I'll ponder the ponderosas. Don't need no lady. I'll marry the mariposas. I don't have a tune for this song, so I can't waste no time in getting there. I'll do 80 down 80 without a prayer. Don't need no gal. I'll spruce up for the spruces. Don't need no pal. I'll change my mood for the mooses. If you're wondering where my ass has been, it's been cavorting with the Aspens. Don't need no grass. I'll get altered among the alders. Don't need no mass. I'll grovel before the boulders. I'm headed out to Old Shoshone where the elk and the elves don't know me. There ain't no judges to whom I gotta plea because I can be me in Old Shoshone. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
I found an old notepad of, I guess, songs.
Let's see how it's actually
Someone
pronounced.
was writing a song called Old Shoshone.
Oh, Old Shoshone.
Oh, Shoshone, where the sky is blue and the teens are nude.
It's beautiful.
It's, yeah, it's just like that, except about 10 times more depressing.
The sky is blue and the teens are nude. The Old Shoshone. That's pretty cool.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's, like, dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Devastating. Especially for her. You can understand.
And for you?
Anyway, everything she worked for was taken away, and that was it. Yeah. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
So again, another area that we've been through, but with a different different color scheme, different lighting. So it's kind of like a different vibe.
I'm down in Thunder Canyon. I'm not seeing that smoke anymore.
Oh, it's still burning away. Try heading west from where you are.
Ooh,
If you
music.
loop past the lake, there should be a trail that'll take you further south.
Thanks. That helps.
This is the kind of stuff that I endeavor to describe in role-playing games. God, that's my ultimate challenge as a game master, like what I'm up against in terms of media. Can I describe something in a succinct and that's cool. I'm gonna take a picture of that shit. In as a succinct and impactful way as someone can show me in a video game. Can I make you as players or audience envision something like this if you close your eyes and just listen to me describe it? Is a description of a gently blowing breeze or the rustling of grass under booted feet the trickling of water from a creek, the heat in the air. Like, is that something that can be triggered in a person's memory? You know, like, is that possible? I'd like to think that it is. I mean, that's what novels are, right? Just not spoken out loud. Tress, I like your description. You walk into a canyon. It's like full-on Bob Ross in here. It's nice. It's good. Touching. Okay. Thunder Canyon. Let's go. Right, and I guess that's the trick, right? Like, you end up in this place where you're really just calling on existing memories. Like, when someone describes a forest to me,
So,
I think of the forests of BC, right?
Met in a bar.
the birthplace of modern romance.
We met on OkCupid.
I walked over and asked her what her major was because I thought she was a student, not a prof.
Smooth.
That's me. I did make the first move, though.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
Same difference. Same difference. So anyway, yeah, like if I describe a forest without going into like really intimate detail, that forest is going to look different to someone based on their memory reference, right? All right, this whole fucking area is all tangly up. Oh, I see where I have to go. Okay. Which is, I guess, what makes fantasy kind of appealing as a role-playing genre, right? Because then what you're really doing is telling someone a story about something that never existed, and so you have to kind of like make it up instead. It's easier to describe a space station than it is to describe a cottage by the lake. Because with a space station, you can kind of let the shared culture we have is the movies that we've watched or the video games that we've played. So I mean I can't say necessarily like, oh, you see your car pulls into this coastal town and it looks just like Tofino. Because for most people that's not going to do anything for them. I mean, unless they're from BC. But if I say, you see a spaceship and it looks like kind of like a combination of a Borg cube and the Death Star, there's a lot more referent there. We share that in common. Okay. I often joke that I know more about the geography of Azeroth than I do the geography of Africa. Which is true, and I think sort of speaks to the point of games and movies being a shared space in a way that often reality isn't. Alright, so we'll pass 309, and then we'll kind of hook right when we get to the creek. Ooh, it's the golden hour.
What are you gonna do when the fire season wraps up? Are you gonna go be with her? Just go back to Boulder?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Right now, I'm trying to hunt down some vandals, and I don't even know what I'm going to do when I find them. I'm not thinking very far ahead.
You should go see her.
She's with her family in Melbourne. They're not big fans of mine.
Oh.
Her sister, Susan, is great, but her parents, I think they always thought she could do better, and that I could have done a better job looking after her.
Fuck that. I have no doubt you did your best.
I don't know.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it.
Alright, what do we got? Missing persons flyer.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
Is that Teddy Roosevelt?
You really didn't like that guy, did you?
I don't know. I just had a hard time talking to him. I mean, there are lookouts who seriously won't shut up, who call me about every little
It
thing
is
that pops
Teddy
into their head.
Roosevelt.
And then there are those who just want to be left alone. He was the latter.
And I'm the former, aren't I?
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
No, it's fine. I'll just chuck my walkie-talkie into the river,
Oh, come on.
and you'll never hear from me again.
Finally, peace and quiet. Woohoo!
So,
Isn't your radio supposed to be in the river?
I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Well, I guess I'm stuck with you then.
Yeah. Hey, so, did you mention something about Ned Goodwin having PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh, ooh,
He was in the army.
ooh! I think I know why the bark is all rubbed off the bottom of the trees.
Saddest story. He was only
I'll let her
discharged
finish.
because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I'd talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
So I think that the reason that the bark is all rubbed off the trees is because of bears, because bears rub themselves on the trees.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down
They're
there.
aspens.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
Whoa, that's so cool.
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
Hell yeah. Aspens. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna come right around here. Good. Oh, cool, waterfall.
It's a really nice waterfall down here.
Wait, what's
Given those
that?
girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby. There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around.
God, I just want to take photos of everything. Spoopy fabric. Man. I know, I'm gonna run out of pictures. I don't even care. Everything's beautiful. Let's keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the last photo and then I'm gonna see, like, I'll see a Yeti or something. I guess I'm pretty far south for Yeti. Oh shit, teenage campfire.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
It seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let
want
them
a beer.
see you.
Teen Zone magazine and hunks! Dangerous hunks.
I have entered the teen zone.
Oh, really? And
Top
where's
hunks.
It's the name
Make
of a
up to
magazine for
make
girls.
out.
It's on the ground here at their camp.
The Teen Zone. Ooh, what about dangerous hunks?
Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
that? What on earth are you...
It's another one of those magazines.
Dangerous hunks. Hunks, hunks, hunks. Tame your hunk with our top bunk tips.
These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
I drank it.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication. Their tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps. Just in
No,
case.
I don't want to. I'm taking cool photos of stuff. Shut up. I don't want to use my...
Some of their clothes are all torn up.
That's not
No,
good.
that isn't good. Bear got into their shit.
You know, maybe I should take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Yeah, give it to... Wait, a note.
Looks like someone left a note.
Intriguing.
Dear
Maybe you should read
Psycho,
Okay, yeah.
Let me know what it says.
I hope you're fucking happy. We're leaving, and we're gonna find the police or whatever, and tell them about how you creeped on us in the lake, and then came and destroyed our campsite and all of our stuff. Oh, and stealing panties is gross out. You're probably a mental fucking axe murderer and are so going to jail. I hope it was worth being a jerk over some fireworks. Dick.
Oh, they're gone for sure.
Well, what's it say?
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
No, well, hey, I didn't do this. Okay, someone or something went to town here, but it wasn't me.
Because I told you to scare them, not assault them.
I didn't. Of course I didn't. I just threw their stereo in the lake.
Yeah, I really wish you wouldn't have done that.
This is, I don't know, weird as hell, but it wasn't me.
It's okay. I believe you. Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back. And we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Good time for a break. So we'll take a little break here, and we'll pick up with day 3 when we get back. Yeah? The days always start with... There we go. Alright. Taking a break. We'll pick up with day 3 when we return. Stick around. More Firewatch after this.